This service got to start at 11:30. And we have to read the scripture. We have to have opening prayer. And devotion leaders need to be up by 11:45. And then about 12:30 maybe, we turn it over to the preacher. And he going to preach the word till about 1 or 1:15. And then we turn out at 1:30. What has God done? What has he done? Have you sought him for what he wanted you to do in this particular service? What if he just wanted you to lay prostrate before him and pray? What if he just wanted the word to come forth? What if he just wanted praises? What if he just wanted worship? But we're so caught up in the traditional format of church that we can't let God do what he really want to do in our lives. But when we really get into the presence of the Lord, everybody talks about being in the presence of the Lord. Everybody's treating worship not like it's the latest fad or like it's the latest style. But worship is for real. People, the song says, I've been through too much not to worship him because my worship is for real. But there are really few worshipers out there because we treat it like it's the latest fad or like it's the latest style. But if you really have a relationship with God, you don't even have to be in church to worship. Because it's supposed to be a daily thing. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to have your God time to where I don't want to be bothered with nobody. My God time is when I get ready to go to bed. Come on. And I'm ready to go to sleep. But God said, hey, listen, I got something to say. I'm revealing this to you. Listen, and that's the time for me. But yours might be different. But whatever it is, you got to give respect enough to the individual when they're in the presence of the Lord. Leave them alone. And then verse 5 talks about that. It says, I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the Jezebels, by the hounds of Israel, that you will not arouse or awaken my love until she is pleased. When somebody's in the presence of the Lord, you don't have to bother them. Even in the church. When somebody is worshiping, if they're laying out before God, you don't have to bother them. Let God do what he wants to do in them. If he needs you, you have to come and ask the pastor to lay hands on the individual. That's one thing. But during the worship, when the presence of the Lord is really in the place, you got to get what you can get for you. You got to get it for yourself. And I encourage you, people of God, to get back into the presence of the Lord. Don't leave your lover. I know it's hard sometimes. We go through things and we're lacking joy. We're going through different things, and especially on the job, just stressful and hard work and aggravation. And people know that, my mind be focused on things and then they want to come right jump your way. But you still have to know how to be in the presence of the Lord without being an ignorant Christian. And what I mean by that is you don't have to walk around, oh, I'm in the presence of the Lord. You don't even have to say anything because somebody gonna see it or somebody gonna know it. So I encourage you to get back in the presence of the Lord for real. Don't just look at the time, well, I only have 30 minutes. Give God your undivided attention. That's what he wants. A lady was telling me talking about relationships to me last night, and she said, a man gets upset, and God is upset when we let our kids get in the way, or when we let our TV and their cell phones and everything else get in the way of us being in the presence of the Lord and seeking his face. Not just worshiping, but just crying out to him and spending that time and letting him put something down in us, because it says here that she brought him back to the room where she was conceived at. So that means we need to get back into place so that we can give birth to our generation. Give birth to that what is in you so that it can change somebody else. The song says, take me back. Take me back, dear Lord, to the place where I first received you. When we first got saved, we couldn't put our Bibles down. We wouldn't stay off our knees. We couldn't stop singing a praise, but now we just got in a dry place, but as a body as a whole. But I encourage you, body of Christ, to get back into the presence of the Lord. Get your determination back that I'm going to live for God no matter what. The hell, I'm not coming to hell. I'm not going to hell, because heaven is my home. Get that in your mind that I'm going to live for God no matter who want to go with me. If I have to walk alone, God taught me that at a young age. Walk alone if you have to, because I'm walking with you. My two friends are always beside me, which is grace and mercy. I don't have nothing to fear, because God's angels are always encamped round about me. So you don't have to even be popular, having a lot of friends. That's one thing God taught me at a young age. And I'm just 20, but still, I've learned at a young age, you can't surround yourself with a lot of people. Don't let too many people up in your space when God is trying to do something in you. Some things I can't share with my sisters. A lot of things I'm not going to share with my daddy. But there's a lot of things I can't even share with him. But you have to guard your heart. You have to guard your spirit. And I encourage you, people of God, to get in the presence of the Lord for real. Seek him and let him do a work in your life, because God is searching for you. He's looking for you. He's wondering where you are. Because some of y'all haven't been in the presence in a long time. You just been there, just went in and out. But you have to get in there and stay in the presence of the Lord for him to do a work in you. Pray my strength in the Lord.